Hello, friends. If I tell you that a team that was leading 3-1 is now fighting to save its entire season, would you believe it? Yes, friends, in the world of sports, there are some matchups that are not just limited to the scorecard. They become a story, they become a battle, and sometimes they define a legacy. So, friends, today we are talking about such a matchup where the pressure is at its peak, where every possession matters, and where a single mistake can end an entire season. Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers. Friends, the series is tied 3-3, and now everything will be decided in Game 7. But friends, the biggest twist in this story is this. Celtics, the same team that was leading 3-1 in this series, the same team that was up by 13 points in Game 5, and the same team that was almost about to win. But suddenly, everything changed. Their offense collapsed. Their rhythm disappeared, and now their entire season depends on just one game. On the other side, Philadelphia 76ers, a team that was never stable throughout the season, sometimes weak, sometimes unstoppable. But now that same team is just one win away from the conference semifinals, where the New York Knicks are waiting. So the question is, will the Celtics make a comeback, or will the Sixers deliver the biggest shock? In this video, we will look at 7 major factors that will decide the winner of Game 7. And believe me, this story is far more dangerous than it looks. Now, the first and biggest chapter of this story, Part 1, Celtics offense. Look, friends, when this team is playing well, they look unstoppable. But when they fall, they collapse completely. What do the numbers say? In wins, 129.1 points per 100 possessions. In losses, 101.1 points per 100 possessions. That's a difference of 28 points. This is not just a difference, this is the whole story. It clearly means Celtics' success depends on their offense, and the biggest weapon in this story is three-point shooting. When this team shoots above 36%, the win is almost certain, but when it drops below 30%, the game slips away. Game 6 was the biggest example of this. Free throws missed, rebounds low, shooting poor, and the result, a loss. Now in Game 7, Celtics have to be perfect. Now we move to Part 2 of this story, Jason Tatum versus Joel Embiid. These are not just players, they are the heartbeat of this entire series. An interesting stat, Embiid has defended 62 screens set for Tatum. And when this matchup happens, Celtics score 1.14 points per possession. This means Celtics have found their strategy, bring Tatum against Embiid and attack. Why? Because Embiid is strong in the paint but struggles on the perimeter. This was clearly visible in Game 6. Embiid looked slow in space and Tatum took advantage. In Game 7, this battle will be the biggest factor. Now comes a weakness in the story. Sixers' first quarter. Just 85.7 points per 100 possessions. The worst performance in the playoffs. Every game, slow start, low confidence, pressure builds. But then, they make a comeback. But in Game 7, there will be no such luxury. If the start is bad, the game could be over. Part 4. Celtics starters struggle. Another problem for the Celtics. Their starters, the backbone of the team, are struggling. Offensive rating, 96.5, worst in the playoffs. Especially the center position. Confusion. Keita, strong defense. Vucevic/Garza, better offense. In Game 7, this decision could change the match. Part 5. Jump shooting series. This series is different. Both teams are not attacking the paint much. Only 39.2% shots in the paint. This has turned into a jump shooting battle. Even Embiid is taking outside shots, and Celtics want to keep him there. Whichever team shoots better will win. Part 6. Transition game. Fast break. The easiest way to change a game. But in this series, both teams are playing slow. Sixers' transition has dropped. Celtics are strong in ball control. In Game 7, extra fast break points can decide the game. Part 7. Clutch factor. Now the biggest question. Will Game 7 be close? History says 49% of Game 7s are close. If that happens, Sixers will have the advantage. because their clutch defense is strong. So friends, Celtics, talent and experience. Sixers, hunger and unpredictability. One team wants to rise after falling, and the other wants to create history. Game 7 is not just a match, it's a decision. Who survives and whose dream ends? Will the Celtics make a comeback, or will the Sixers deliver the biggest shock? Comment below and tell me who will win Game 7. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you in the next video.